Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Chris Lemp and I'm from the Dynamic Drum School. And today is part 7 of the 8th Note Drum Lesson series. Today I want to teach you 2 new drum beat variations. These 2 drum beats are in a lot of great songs. Some of them are Fields of Gold by Sting, I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly, Free Fallin' by Tom Petty, Firework by Katy Perry, Papa's Got a Brand New Bag by James Brown, Firecracker by Mass Production, and Yeah by Usher. So let me get started showing you the first beat. So let's take a look at example number 1. With example number 1, this is just a quick review of the hands. There are all these beats so far, the hands are the same. So with the next 2 that you're going to learn today, same thing. 8 eighth notes on the hi-hat, and then the snare drum is on 2 and 4. Let's practice this together at 50 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 All right, let's take a look at example number 2. I'm just going to show you the hi-hat and bass drum part first. So we're starting on beat 1, we have the hi-hat and the bass drum. Then on the and of 1, we have just the hi-hat. Beat 2, just the hi-hat. The and of 2, we have the hi-hat and the bass drum together. Then the 3 and 4 and is just the hi-hat. So let's practice together at 50 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. All right, so now let's look at example number 3. We're going to put the whole beat together, adding the snare drum. So starting on beat 1, we have the hi-hat and the bass drum. On the and of 1 is just the hi-hat. On beat 2, we have the hi-hat and snare. On the and of 2, we have the hi-hat and the bass drum. Then on beat 3, and the and of 3 is just the hi-hat. Beat 4, hi-hat and snare. And then the and of 4 is just the hi-hat. So let's practice together at 50 beats per minute. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Great, now let's try this a little bit faster at 70 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. All right, let's take a look at the next beat. This is example number 4. Same thing, we're just going to start with the hi-hat and the bass drum. So on beat 1, we have hi-hat and bass drum. On the and of 1 and beat 2, just the hi-hat. On the and of 2, we have the hi-hat and the bass drum again. On beat 3, just the hi-hat. And then the and of 3 is the hi-hat and bass drum. And then 4 and is just the hi-hat. So let's practice together at 50 beats per minute. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Great, now let's take a look at example number 5. Put the whole beat together, adding the snare. So now on beat 1, we have the hi-hat and bass drum. On the and of 1 is just the hi-hat. On beat 2, hi-hat and snare. On the and of 2, hi-hat and bass drum. On beat 3, just the hi-hat. On the and of 3, hi-hat and bass drum. On beat 4, hi-hat and snare, and then just the hi-hat on the and of 4. Let's try this together at 50 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Great, now let's try this a little bit faster at 70 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Great, so let's take a look at example number 6. So now we're going to apply beat number 3, example number 3, and we're going to put it together in a 4-measure phrase, adding the crash cymbal at the beginning of the measure. So we're going to play the crash on beat 1, 4 measures of the drum beat, repeat, come back, hit the crash cymbal on beat 1 on measure 5, and then play for a total of 8 measures. Let's try this together at 70 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Great job. Let's try it a little bit faster at 90 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Great, we just got one more example, example number 7. So now we're going to apply example number 5 in 4-measure phrases. So same thing, we're just going to start off with the crash cymbal, play for 4 measures, repeat, come back on the 5th measure, hit the crash cymbal again, and then continue out for a total of 8 measures. So let's try this together at 70 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Great, now you can do that at 70. Let's try it a little bit faster at 90 beats per minute. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Great, so now that you can play all the examples with me, the next step is to try these with the play-along tracks. So you'll find the free play-along tracks, the same link where you found the PDF file. So you can practice at 70, 90, and 110 beats per minute. And then once you feel comfortable with that, try jamming along with all the songs that I listed. And a quick note about Sugar by Maroon 5, that's actually a 4-measure phrase. So the first 3 measures of the drum beat are example number 3. And then the 4th measure is the same, you just add one more bass drum on the end of 1. Have fun jamming with those. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave those in the comments below. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. All that stuff helps grow the channel, so I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.